Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's really Will, and I spent the block for round two. So first foremost, I'm gonna let y'all know right now I've already started the cut. Just like yesterday, I started the cut first. So what you see me doing on this side, I already did on the other side. I done put my first guideline in, and now I'm making my second one, and working them out. So to set my first guideline, I went in with my wall seniors, um, no guard, fully closed, and took it up. Balled it from just the top of the ear, like the crease part, not the top of the ear. I don't know how to explain it, but right there where the ear connects to the head. On down, I balled it out, took the sideburns off and stuff like that. And now I'm going in with the one fully closed, and I made my second guideline, and I'm also cleaning it up with just lever play and stuff like that. Like I said, I did that on the other side already. Y'all see this man looking. This he a student here at the school too, so he a barber. It just like when we in the chair, we want what we want, and we gonna make sure we get that. So he telling me what he want, and towards the end of the video, before it cut off because my phone died, y'all gonna see he instructed me on how to do it. it's like my little brother here at the school, man. He annoyed me, I annoy him. So we here to learn and teach each other, bro, and that's what it's all about. If anybody wondering, I got the towels on his neck still because I did shampoo his hair before, and the locks like take forever to dry, so it's just dripping all over. When I get to the back, y'all gonna see me um, blow drying the towards his neck, because like I say, it's wet from the locks. And also, when every time I look behind me, my mirror is behind me, so I'm just looking at my work in the mirror, because when you do that, you see everything that your bare eyes won't really show you. So like the mirror just point things out, make everything more noticeable. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, did I not do this side already? Oh, I guess not. So y'all see the steps I did. Boop boop boop, balling it out, and I zero gap these, so these joints really like I could line the whole head up with it. I ain't gonna lie, like they hit. I ain't gonna lie. So you see, fully closed, set my first guideline. Then I went fully open, no guard, still going in. As I'm making my second guideline, I am also going over that first guideline, so because it's going to soften it up. So when I go back down with the no guard, fully closed, well, halfway closed, um I'm gonna be, it's gonna be easier to take out, because I've already went over it a few times with the no guard fully open. Alright, so working my way to the back now, following the same steps. Like I said, let me go there. I go blow drying, just trying to get it as dry as possible. I don't want to get the hair all clumping from my clippers. So you know, it's better to wash the hair because it lays down better, and it's easier to fade or to taper it. So always wash the head if you could first before you go ahead and cut it. All right, so right here I decided to go ahead and let the head down and wrap it up in a towel because it was annoying me. It kept all wet in my work area. So I just went ahead, let it down. Now wrapping it up in the towel so that way the towel could catch it instead of it dripping down to the head. I don't know how to I squeezed it and all that to get as much water as I could out before we left the shampoo bowl. So it's just like I say, locks. It is what it is for those. So. All right, so peep when I put the guard on, the one guard. If y'all look closely, his hair grows down and out. On the left side, it goes to the right or to the left, down and to the left, and then on the right side, it goes down and to the right. So that's why you see me going against the grain, because if you're going straight up on some hair that's not going straight up and down, you will never get that line out, and it would drive you crazy. So if you can't get a line out, just make sure you brush it down and to the way it's actually trying to lay. It's naturally trying to lay, and then go against the grain. Against the grain don't always mean going straight up and down on the head. That means going against the way that the hair naturally lays. You're gonna save yourself so much stress. All right, so that's it for the tapers, the low tapers. He's trying to grow it out to get a full head of hair. I mean, full head of locks. So now I'm about to start working on the lineup. When I'm working with longer hair, that I got to line up in the front. So locks really. I like to let the hair down as loose as possible. I don't need it in my waist, so I still put it in a ponytail. As you're about to see me do right now. Because if you got it too tight, trying to line it up, if you once they let their hair down, or you let it down when they finna get out the chair, you could find it, lopsided, because the hair is pulling the skin. So when working with longer hair, I tie it up, but very loosely, as you're about to see right now. So for the front line, what I do is go ahead and brush everything down. Always brush or comb everything down to the natural fall, to the way it's trying to naturally lay, because that's what you need. You need it to naturally to go the way that it's gonna go when they brush at home or comb it at home. So brush everything down, and then I knock it down with one closed, because it allows for a crispier look when you go ahead and line it up. Now, if he wasn't trying to get a full head of locks, I would do it around the ears too and the C cups. But instead, for him, I just go ahead and do it right in the front. And I'm brushing all the new growth back into the locks because you don't want to cut that because the lock will start thinning eventually after so many times of it getting cut. So be careful with that when cutting with locks or any longer hair.
Hustle Dreams Production. Hustle Dreams Production.
So I also apply, not every time, I ain't gonna lie, but I know he likes for this to be done. So I apply hot lather, which is hot shaving oil, and a hot towel, so the hair could lay down as much as possible, and I can get it as straight as possible. And then after I do that, I'm gonna go in with the got to be holding gel, holding spray, and lock the hair in place. This time I went all the way around with the hair or with the spray because I'm just trying to get it as crispy as possible. I usually just do the front though. Usually just do the front of the head and yeah, yeah. I also wanted to point out that, as y'all notice, if y'all notice, when I was blow drying the hair, I was not brushing it down in the front, um, because I want to have it to where when he washes hair or do whatever he do on a daily, I want to make sure that the hair is still the same. It look the same as when I cut it. Because if I spray the holding spray and then brush it down, it'll get straight and it'll look good for the time being. But then once he sweat that holding spray out, it's gonna curl back up and then it look like he never got a lining. So I go holding spray and then straight to the blow dryer, no brushing. But now as you see, I'm working my lining in. I go I go back to front so that way what I'm saying, the holding spray could dry up in the front, because that's what they looking at first. That's what they gonna look at most. So you want to make sure that's the best possible. But in the back, you go ahead and knock that out real quick, and then get the front out the way. Yeah, y'all finna see him jump right now. So he had got some new clippers or some new liners he wanted me to try on his head. This dude a fool, bro. He just, like I said, he just act like a little brother. So I want to grab his little clippers so I could try them out for him. But yeah, I prefer mine anyway. Look at him. Look, just can't stay out the mirror, boy. That's crazy. I got you, boy. All right, so the front lineup is always a tedious job. Like you always want to make sure, like I said before, make sure it's the best you could do. But man, this dude right here, he just he wanted to be as low as possible. Like, oh no. But me personally, as y'all can see, like the two right in the front is two light spots. Like you could take it up. It's so thick in the front anyway. You could take it up a little bit to make it as dark as possible. But what the client wants, what they get. So to keep it as low as possible, I went, at the bottom of those light spots, and then we're gonna fill it in with some black spray, which I don't usually. I hate using black spray, bro. I don't use enhancements unless the client requests it. But if I do use enhancements, I prefer the fibers over the spray because it's better all around to me. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, man, bro. I should have took it up. Also, I had to switch back to my liners because those liners was cool in the back. Like I don't know, I guess the skin softer in the back, however that worked. But my liners was hitting better in the front, as you can see, leaving the line like I wanted it to. Um, but yeah, those ones just wasn't hitting in the front like they was in the back. So switch back to mine. All right, so as y'all could see, man, on the right side, his left, but my right, I had it drooping a little bit, right? But when I got to his left, damn, no, his right and my left, I had it like straight across, and so it looked a little off. But he just wasn't with it. He can't accept that you feel me, receding at 20. It happens, bro. So you know, you just gotta work with what you got. So now I'm just letting him, tell me what he want. So I'm just literally, he could have did the shit himself at this point, but I ain't no quitter. I'm gonna keep going. So now, he being Mr. Instructor, letting me, telling me all this other stuff, man. Oh, I forgot what he was telling me right here. I think right here I'm telling him like shit. It's drooping. You can go up a little bit. Oh yeah, bro. And on his C cups, he takes it when he cut his own hair. He takes it up too high. So you can see how that bottom line is where I left it at, where it will be naturally, but he wanted it up there where he knocked it up too. So you know, client satisfaction, bro. But shit. Then here come this holding or this black spray. It's not the the brand. It's just the spray itself. I don't care what brand it is. I don't like this spray. It's messy. You can't really correct it. Like it's just not for me. So I'm gonna spray it on a little dark. Look at that big ass black spot now. So it's a learning curve for me, but I'm gonna get over it. But cause I know a lot of people like this, like they just sprayed on. I don't like it personally. So, bro, in my opinion, the cut is done at this point, right? I got a paying client waiting on me, and after the video end, like I said in the beginning of the video, my phone died, so I didn't get the whole thing. This dude, he wanted 10 extra things that he usually don't get, right? So I did what he wanted me to do, but I had a client waiting on me, so if I was really just over it at this point. He, look, all this extra shit. So after we got done spraying it on, he still wanted a razor. He still wanted his eyebrows and all of that. And he don't usually get it, so I don't know. Like I said, this just he like my little brother, so I tolerated him. I allowed it, and now I told his ass to get up.